Welcome back, everybody.
Guys, there's only 2 people in the voice.
Of course. Yeah, good afternoon. This is Ms. Lokman of Cempaka International School, Kuala Lumpur, and it gives us great pleasure to continue hosting the ISA Valorant Tournament for the International Schools Association. And this time we will have the Swostishree Gurukul IB World School from Kathmandu versus Stockbridge American International School from Davao, Philippines. We wish both schools all the best. Edmonds, take her away.
Hello, everybody. My name is Garen Tan, and I'm here with 2 other commentators, which is Ryan Tay and Sean McBurney. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Ryan Tay.
Ms. Longman, it seems that Team Swostishree is having problems because they're not in the voice chat for some reason. I moved them, but they keep leaving.
Okay, then
It's
that
like
means
issue.
there's a good chance that they have their own platform. If they have chosen to leave, then that is their choice. We will just respect that and keep
Okay.
going.
No problem. 1 minute, yeah, I have to move another player.
Sean, the stream audio is live, right? Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much to Sean McGuiney for helping us with streaming. Garian, who was here a second ago, will be commentating for us. And Zara Wong is here as well. I'd love to see what she has to say about the game. But for the time being, hello. Everything all right?
Yep, everything is set in stone. We should be able to proceed now.
Okay, wonderful. Before we begin, though, a couple of household announcements. Joining us from Kathmandu, Nepal, this round, Swostishree Gurukul IB World School. Their players are Kabia Gimire, Karma Chogyal, Shashwat Budatoki, Karunya Pratap, and Prabhagya Purush. And the reserves are Tenzing Osar and Kritagya Koju. From Stockbridge American International School in Davao City, Philippines, we've got Savannah Jade, Prince Mark, Dato Aidul Bashir, Audrey Rose, Aizam Toldo, and the reserves are Vince Gabriel and Douglas Leroy. Obviously, the teams are allowed to change their reserve and main players between matches. So we wish both teams all the best. The team that loses this round will still get a chance to protect their title and defend their honor, if you will, in the losers bracket that we've prepared to make sure that this game is as inclusive and accepting as possible.
Is everything okay, Mr. Norman?
Yes, everything is fine. Sorry, there's a bit of confusion on the admin side, but yes.
Can we start now? I think we can start already, right?
Yes, please begin. We wish all the players all the best. Whoever after this game, depending on how it goes, we'll have the first losers bracket, aka the lower final, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
The lower final, which will take place at 2 p.m. GMT +8. We wish both teams all the very best.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, the first map, Ascent. Hey, what do you think of? What do you think they're gonna pick today?
It's a very balanced map.
Ed already picked in Jet and Sova. Seems that defenders are choosing Sky and Reina. So far, very normal setup. Walked in yet. Breach, very interesting agent
Unlike
for
the
Ascent.
last game, these guys are taking a lot more time to think about their comp.
Breach is rarely seen in these types of games, but it will be very interesting to see, especially with his very annoying flashes. To see if
They have double initiator. Breach
Oh,
is
wow.
very. It seems
Double
they're
initiator,
going
very
for
aggressive.
No smokes.
Very aggressive team, looks like it. For Swostishree. It looks like attackers are going for a very
The defenders seem to not have any smokes.
kind of passive and yet a bit aggressive at the same time. Oh, it picks raise. 15 more seconds.
Finally, they have a smoke.
Select your agent.
What do you think of the map Ascent, guys?
My favorite map. Best map.
really good map for I've seen this as
It's a
a
very
very
well-rounded
popular. It's a
map.
very popular map as well. A lot of people
Indeed,
like to play
very
this
well,
map.
very,
Wow. The
Very
Foundation
well
have a
rounded.
Very, very defensive team with 2 Sentinels and Harbor.
I'm very curious to see how the defender side will prepare for the attacking side when they switch, because it's a very, very defensive setup. I think this match will go really slow, looking at the setups they chose.
We're all following Sean, right?
How much skill differential are we looking at here?
Well,
Pardon?
we're seeing Tony Soprano with a level 255. That's
Oh my.
Very high.
Quite a, it's quite a
yeah,
achievement.
Stockbridge can hold up.
I think it's gonna be a very interesting game. Last match they also chose Ascent for the first round. Seems to be quite a trend to choose Ascent. Feels also a very popular choice, and it's also my favorite. Very interesting to see they chose Breach for Ascent. So I'm very curious to see how they'll play out. What do you guys
I've
think?
seen a single breach this entire tournament, so
Yep. Cypher's also quite popular choice for Ascent, especially for defending.
undoubtedly Cypher's chips are the best for watching flank.
Also quite surprised to see Harbor into play, as Harbor is not exactly very popular.
But his smokes is very defensive. As in
True,
have
very
shield.
defensive. But it's not as popular as other smokes like Omen or Brimstone,
Brimstone.
as they're more versatile. Do you think attacker side or defender side is more biased?
For
I
like
think
Ascent, I think they're both fairly equal.
they're fairly
Is it-
equal. I would say.
However, this defending team is very well suited for the defending side.
Yeah, it might
So I
be. It
expect
might
this
be.
half to have
Need to
more
defend
rounds
this
on the defending side. Based
Yeah,
on
but
the
I think
team alone.
they might struggle a little bit on the attacking side, giving their team call. And we're in.
But we're in.
Hold up.
First round begins with a very balanced setup. 2 on A, looks like 1 B, and 2 B, 1 mid. Now my 3 A, 1 mid, and 1 B. Swostishree. Looks like I would say Team Stockbridge Davao are stacking up on B side, getting ready to push in. How do you think this is gonna go, Day?
Well, it seems that there are no sentinels on B side, which can be a problem for them considering the whole enemy team is rushing this side.
Yeah, might be a bit troubling. Okay, looks like they're getting ready to push in. So far, darts in. Oh, back again, holding back though. But they are pushed back. They can't really rush in yet.
The whole enemy team is giving them time to rotate here.
Flashed again, Prince Violet, blinded, has to push out. Back again, trying to get a pick. Gets ready to stun, they are stuck in B long.
And the whole team is already rotating. I think it'll be a wise decision for them to rotate here, considering the
And they are preparing to rotate.
Harbor has
Looks
dumped
like
almost
Sova's
all
going
of his
to mid.
util out into later and back.
Team Swostishree is very strong with the defending side, very good on using detail.
Cypher is already rotated back to A, but since he has such low HP, he might not be able to hold it well.
Prince Violet trying to push into tree. Looks like they already caught. Looks like they already know. Team Swostishree already know what's going
They're
on.
already at middle, gets the first
Oh,
pick.
Username get the first pick. Logan gets the first pick.
Eyes down.
And Username gets the trade.
Username
Well,
and
username-
Logan just entered both from different sides.
30 seconds left.
And 2 is already traded. 2 is very equal right now.
Standing.
Username is picked off. It's a
Spike
1 versus
down
3 clutch
A.
situation.
Clutch.
Can Prince Violent take it back? 2 gets 1.
That's the first. Oh god. But it only has 13
Well-
seconds on the clock with the bomb at aiming. I don't think he has
10
time to win
seconds
this
left.
round.
Falls back. Does he might have time? He might have to escape.
I don't think
Can
he
he
has
get the
time.
kill?
One
Oh,
enemy
this is
remaining.
one. Gets him. Can he get
He
the
has
first
1
round?
second to kill.
One second
There
left.
is
What
no
an amazing
chance
clap by
to
Prince
finish the
Violet.
First round.
It was a good attempt.
Very interesting gameplay.
Very close one as well, this first round.
Yeah. So the first round goes to the defending side.
Appears that the attackers are heading over to
One
A
of-
side and one.
While the users disconnected, maybe we should pause the timeout.
The attackers have connected the Omen.
Sean, do you wanna pause the timer first?
Revealing area.
We might need to do
Oh, we
so.
have to start already. We probably have to start a timeout the next round.
Sorry.
Prince Violent pushing into B side. Oh, A side, sorry.
Caution here.
Throws in the util. It's already blocked off by Harbour. Looks like Team Stockbridge looks very reluctant to push in.
They didn't at one of their flares and their smokes actually disconnected. It makes sense for them to wait out this round.
It's gonna be very
Yes, they're
challenging
going
for them
for
to win this round, especially. And next round is gonna be a bye round for the defending
Yeah,
side,
might
so
catch-
it'll be very
Logan
tricky.
might catch them all off guard here at the middle.
The attackers.
And
disconnected
Omen is
player
back
has
into the game.
Finally reconnected.
Looks like they're pushing towards mid, but looks like Swostishree has got onto them. One from flank.
He got one.
Logan gets one
But he's
and
gone.
trades it and gets another one. And then it falls back into Swostishree's winning side. He gets one, gets the trade. Oh, but gets eliminated. Now it's a 3 versus 2.
Prince, Violan, and the recently disconnected.
Prince Violent tries.
Reconnected.
He's trying to go in. Does not spot the tripwire.
However,
30 seconds left.
the attackers still do have the bomb.
And they have the cams. Looks like Cypher has got this locked down. Oh, Harbour
Oh, it's
spots
only
over.
23 seconds
Their
left,
Omen
and
has
their player
disconnected again.
Looks like we have to pause the timer.
Shot
Sean, can you get ready to pause the timer next round?
Last player standing. Spike down
I mean,
A.
timeout.
10 seconds left.
And Harbour gets the finishing kill. I feel like the defenders are trying to play a method of picking them off one by one with their util, locking them down. What do you think, Dave?
Well, it makes sense for them to just hold their ground with the 2 sentinels.
Have the disconnected players reconnected?
No.
He has reconnected for a few moments and disconnected again.
Is there anything we can do?
The enemies can. The attackers can cause a time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The
They're
Omen
back
has
in.
reconnected again. Seems that they're unstable.
Okay, Sage goes for the wall on mid. Very passive gameplay.
First encounter of the fight. The Reyna is
Shit.
still in the middle.
You go check on the teams to make sure that the connection thing isn't an issue.
Breach gets
sure.
a kill from a flank against Jet. With Breach.
Spike down mid.
I
What is going on?
it's
30
hate to
seconds
proceed.
left.
Vision?
Yep.
They can call a timeout if they wish to.
Spike
It's
down
fine.
B.
So So Logan right now has watching over the bomb.
Spider is very.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, gets the pick.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
And another round goes to the defenders.
Just FYI, the defending team right now is Swostishree from Kathmandu, and our attacking team is Stockbridge International School, Davao, Philippines. I'm gonna go check on them. M. Nasru seems to be disconnected. Seems to have disconnected them.
Team Swostishree is holding out a very good defense, and Stockbridge Davao is trying to push it in, but it's really hard as it's very defender-sided with team combat Swostishree has decided to choose.
Standing ahead.
Okay, Prince Island goes for the Sova recon. Back again, holding up. Gets picked off. The first pick goes towards Team Davao.
His aftershock manages to kill the Sova. Even after.
Very interesting. It's very interesting to see Breach in this match because you don't see Breach get picked often at all. It's usually Sky or something like that.
The Omen still seems to not have reconnected.
Very quiet match after this.
Just FYI, I've checked with Stockbridge Davao, and they will. They're considering calling a timeout in the next round.
Okay.
One of the players has difficulties with the internet.
Just in a 1v3 clutch situation.
Oh my goodness.
He has the bomb with 44 seconds left on the clock.
Please have a Vandal. He still can rotate. He can go towards mid. However, Cypher is watching mid. Looks like Harbor's already having plans going back to A. Sage is considering pushing up.
Left on the clock. He's about to
So-
encounter the Cypher here.
30 seconds left.
Gets picked up by the tripwire. Oh,
Last
misses
player
shot and
standing.
gets eliminated by
Fade
Spike
Cypher.
down mid.
A nice attempt.
Oh, the Omen is still AFK.
Healing.
They already have a spike. It's very, very defender-sided this round.
Due to their heavy defensive setup.
10 seconds left.
I found like it's very hard to fight against a team like this with the agents they chose for defending side. But maybe it will switch up a little bit.
Oh,
when
we had
it
an
goes
ace.
to United side.
It's not a
No, it's a teammate, so
It's a team.
everybody
It's a teammate,
on the
teammates.
team got a kill.
Nice.
Are they gonna call for timeout?
I'm gonna check.
Hey, what do you think of the current match so far?
So far, it definitely seems very defender-sided, as they have a heavy defender comp. However, they could be losing due to the AFK player who disconnected.
Guys, just attackers want a timeout, please.
They can call their own timeout.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have to call their own
have to call
timeout.
it.
Okay.
There's only effects in the next round, so yeah. It looks like a very quiet match so far. Looks like Team Stockbridge is trying to push up towards A silently and breakthrough off mid. Sova pushes mid.
Okay, watch number 9.
Here.
Can we get one person from Magic maybe to keep an eye on Team 1 in case they need any assistance?
Sure, maybe Risk can go.
Chris,
Yep.
can you go watch over team 1?
Go to their channel right now.
Yep. Looks like Stockbridge is trying to match towards the passive side of Swostishree. Looks like they're trying to play really quiet, trying to pick off the defense one by one, playing default.
Here's if they're trying to fake A as their spike holder is going through middle.
Oh, but finds Harbor, and the spike
Spike down.
spike goes
Attacker
towards
spawn.
Harbor.
There you
This is going to be very hard for them to play. Breach already pushes in, trying to squeeze them in. Gets Sova.
30 seconds left.
Oh, and now they're boxed in. Stockbridge Davao is boxed in. Can they make it out? They have to eliminate Breach and then they get through mid.
Oops.
Okay. Gets one.
But they still have to get the bomb and only 15 seconds on the left on the clock. I don't think they have
But they do not have enough time. I do not think they have enough time. I agree with it.
10 seconds
I
left.
think
Arbor
they
is
keep
still
playing so they play constantly passive and they run out of time at the end of the round.
Because they're scared to push into side because the amount of util they throw at us. I think my best advice is to probably play default. But I'm not sure whether they have. I'm not sure if they can play default given that Omen's always disconnecting.
Is it me or are these teams really playing to run out that clock?
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, because
Might be afraid to enter the side, which leads them to running out of time.
yeah, Team Swostishree is being really defensive, so they're probably gonna just try to deter them from the site and then waste their time.
Okay. And
Are they
it's
gonna
kind
call-
of time consuming when both teams are reluctant to push, right?
More like Team Stockbridge is not gonna push. They're scared of the util that Swostishree is giving to them.
All right,
But
the player
it's
has
understandable.
reconnected, by the way. I just saw him move.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
He's having some
And the first
Yeah.
pick goes to the
Walking
off
against
of Reina.
Okay, wait, he's actually moving now.
Walls him off. I think he's gonna go for a res.
You
Oh,
will
this one's
not
enough.
kill
Goes
my
for the res.
Breach is flanking, however. He might catch the entire team on it.
Very good util play by Stockbridge Davao. Looks like they're getting back on track with the playing. They're finally understanding the way Swostishree plays, which is very defensive.
Nowhere to run!
So far,
Stockbridge
out.
should be waiting
Ooh.
for a pick.
I don't know.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, my.
Flashes in. Oh, guess what? That's a third.
Breach gets 3
What an
kills.
amazing
Mid.
flank by Breach.
And they have the bomb now at middle with only 40 seconds left on the clock.
Absolutely shifting the sides towards Team Swostishree.
KO in a 1v5.
1 versus 4 clutch situation.
He's getting attacked from every angle.
Yes, on both sides, try to flash and get to the util by shooting the enemy. Very nice try.
Plant and breach. Oh,
A very nice try by
disconnected.
Stockbridge Davao, but an amazing flank by
Imagine they call it
by-
a
The
timeout.
attackers have called it
Must be
a
shame.
timeout.
It's understandable because they have very bad connection issues. Right now the match is very towards defender sided, but I'm very excited to see the attacker sided when Swostishree goes towards the defenders. Attacker side. What do you guys think?
I think they'll definitely struggle while they're on attacking because they're...
Yeah, they will struggle a lot more.
And Harbor
I'm
isn't a
re-
particularly good controller either.
I'm very curious to see how they'll manage to execute
However, The breach
Found
could
bomb.
use his
Bomb
utility well and take side.
I feel that
Appears another
Team
player
Stockbridge
has
Davao
disconnected.
is
Players have
definitely
disconnected. Stockbridge has 3 players in the game right now.
it's gonna be very hard for them to score any points given that they have so little teammates.
Should I go back to that call?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
John?
And the match begins anyway,
The match has
unfortunately.
ended. The match has not ended. The timeout just ended.
Yeah, the timeout. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
2 of the players, including the person holding the spike, are AFK.
It's gonna be really challenging for them to push anyway, given that they don't have enough players and enough util, especially against such a defended
The
sided
has
form.
reconnected.
Guys.
What?
Yeah. Next match, or if we need to restart on cheats so we can pause timer, because they need a few minutes timeout.
Right.
The thing.
But both players have reconnected. And
Get out of my way!
Looks like
Yep, they are moving
Team
again.
Stockbridge Davao are planning towards mid or A. Looks like they're going towards A. Cypher is anchoring towards A with the clams and Tripwire, and Reina is watching from Shree. Falls back towards Heaven.
Over trying
Okay, first contacts at mid.
to come up with the classic.
What a kill by Logan with a knock kill. Jet ulti trying to push
Going
in.
out with the knives. But he missed all of the shots and can't.
Back again, takes the take on username.
No match.
Back again with another kill.
There's absolute...
Does he know? He does not know the enemy to the right.
Exactly.
No!
One enemy
Gets a
remaining.
third!
He gets a third!
Spike down.
Gets a
mid.
fourth! What an amazing round by
Okay, guys,
Team
try to ask
Swostishree.
them if they want to request a rematch, like a restart.
Restart of the
Uh,
whole game though.
But no, we can roll back to 6-0.
Can't roll back. I don't have cheats on.
Then on cheats section.
No, like it means to
Like to reset the whole
end the
thing.
game, turn on cheats, and roll back to 7.
If you
Right
turn
there.
on cheats, will the
Right
players
there.
be able to use cheats?
Yeah.
Wait, but what
Right
from what I
there.
So
checked, I
what's
don't
stopping
think
them
so.
from cheating?
Right there.
Because no, I checked it. Cheats was on in me and Josiah's game. The only thing I could do was pause match timer. Like when me and Joe were 1v1ing. So what?
I'm not really sure either. First pick goes towards Team Stockbridge
Can't get
Davao.
off guard.
Oh, but they get the trade. Now it's a 4 versus 2. It's in favor to the Stockbridge.
Pushing into a really good.
Oh, Heinz! Haba gets the kill.
Spike down B.
Brings it back, evens it out. But I think Sage knows. Sage doesn't know, he doesn't see.
See it?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, what a
Time
flag!
is ready.
Now Sage is in a 1 versus 2 situation. And does not get the pick. Very nice try by
It was a very
Stockbridge.
good try.
It's a request rematch.
But if you can't round roll back to a game that previously happened.
True.
So, it'd be like restarting the match. Let's just try and get their technical issues finished before the start of the next match.
Okay.
Before the next map, we'll take a short pause to ensure everything's okay.
Okay.
But it seems
Keep
like all
up.
players are back now.
Looks like it. It seems to be fine. They decide to run with B side. Breach and Reina holding a side, and they get stunned. They're being constantly pushed back. Stockbridge is always trying to retaliate, but the amount of neutral they have to face through. It's like walking through no man's land and trench. Like World War
The
I.
entire defending side is pushing up to.
They're very aggressive. And the first pick goes to Logan. And another one by Tony Soprano. They all push a very aggressive
One
play.
enemy remaining.
Left and right they go.
Down B.
And Sage pull it down.
What can he do?
Stockbridge Devar got this. Can he at least get one? A very nice try by Stockbridge Devar.
Sean, you should have been watching the Sage game.
So,
Everybody was.
are the connection issues resolved? Can somebody please double check with Dava?
For what?
The connection issues. I just want to make sure everybody's back and
Yeah, sure.
And they decide to push B again. Look like Soba's planning to go mid, but Sage and Reina are really watching.
Take
See, what do you think is gonna happen? Oh, they're getting pushed again.
Yeah,
A very aggressive push by Swostishree.
Flash, but ends up flashing himself. For
Oh, gets
Logan
picked up by
flashes
Logan.
the
Logan with
Spike down B. One
Tony
enemy
Soprano gets
remaining.
a fourth. Now using in the 1 versus 5 first situation. Falling back with the amount of neutral quantity and Logan gets a fourth.
another point.
A very nice try by
Sean,
Stockbridge Deval, but a very flawless execution by
not yours.
Sean,
Team Swostishree.
can you
It's very laggy.
The next game?
Yeah.
We can try.
It might
but
not be a
then-
server issue actually.
Yeah.
They're disconnecting is their own internet connection.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like the server issue, we have checked all other server regions, and if we switch, it's either one team gets really high ping or both team gets really high ping.
Okay.
So this is the most optimal
This
one.
is the optimal one because of the average ping, right? Yes, I understand.
Looks like Team Swostishree already reached and looks like they already know they're gonna rush through. All teams are rotating. Looks like Sage and Sage are going for a flank.
This is Hyper with a huge flank. Managed to defend.
Oh, why did they reach them? Stockbridge about 5 back. Another being squeezed in. Now it's 1 versus 4 of it. And defenders won again. Very nice try by Stockbridge. They're not trying to push back them.
Last round in the half.
Sean.
I'm very interested to see how Team Swostishree will play on the attacker side given their comp. So it's the last round to get the match
Jack
point.
goes for an aggressive push on middle.
Oh, switch on, activates his ult.
Rushes down middle.
He's down mid.
Finds no-
Harbour does not notice. Harbour notices him.
From Harbour.
Oh, but does not shoot. He
Harbour
gets
the
in.
first pick.
It's the first peak. Prince Violent already knows the trade, he's gonna push up. Gets the pick, trades his teammate. Very good team synergy from Team Stockbridge Davao. Logan gets one. And
Tries to get out of the
Stockbridge
situation.
Davao gets another one.
Oh, he's about to get knife.
Oh, nice! Nice battle! That is just team's done. A very,
Oh, and the
disrespectful
teabag comes out
execution.
from Harbor.
Switching sides. Match point.
Hey, teabagging is strictly not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you mention that?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. They could still bring around an attack.
They might be able to turn it around. I still strongly believe that Stockbridge Davao might have a chance to find it.
However, it seems that Stockbridge here are stacking at B.
Looks like they're reading each other's minds. Swostishree is also planning to push B.
With a very defensive team, it might be difficult for them to take side.
I agree. Gets the first pick anyways.
Can't use that.
Prince Violent hugging towards the wall, hoping they don't notice him with the shorty kill. Gets the first pick and it's traded.
Get out by Logan. Down to Jet
And they're being locked out.
Last
Looks like
player standing.
Team Swostishree is on lockdown for B side. And Harbor is pushing towards him, knowing where he is already.
Spike planted.
He squeezed in. B side to lockdown. Gets one! What an amazing flick by Stockbridge Davao. Can he get a second?
Harbor's going in
One
one
enemy
He
remaining.
gets another one! Oh, nice try.
Attackers win.
What a valiant effort by Team Stockbridge Davao. But they're constantly being thrown util after util by Team Swostishree.
Oh my. Admins, please get in touch with the players and see if they would like to vote for a different map and see about replacing the players.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, 1 minute.
All right,
Hello,
welcome back,
guys.
everybody. uh, the match continues. We'll still see Swostishree Gurukul from Kathmandu play against Stockbridge Davao. In the first round, we saw Swostishree win at 13-0, but this match could flip the script, change the tide, as it were. And
Yeah,
we'll be starting shortly. So,
I'm
what maps are the players voting for?
The map that has been decided is either bind or fracture. We flip the coin and it will be fracture.
Okay.
I still think that Stockbridge Davao still has a really good chance of winning. Given that I'm watching their gameplay and the way they play, they still have a very well team synergy and they play really well together. Okay, I think we can start already, right, Mr. Lokman?
Just a second. Logan, one of the players said wait.
Okay, no problem. Mr. Lokman, what do you think of the game so far?
This is one of the slower games I've seen after what we saw this morning. And I don't know, I feel like the players still have room to make things a bit more interesting.
Yeah, it was a very interesting match actually, the first match, because the team composition from Team Swostishree was very defensive.
Yeah.
Everything that Stockbridge Davao tried and did was always countered by some sort of utility. Very valiant effort from both sides.
Yes, definitely. And we admire them for that.
Hey, how do you think this game is gonna go?
I'm actually hoping for a flip of the script this time. I feel like there might be a comeback from the underdogs, but we have yet to, really see. Maybe changing the player around with one who has a more reliable ping will give them a slightly higher edge. But I
And
also feel like they need to diversify their playstyles a little bit, because so far, and again, I'm speaking as a spectator, not as somebody who is invested in one of these teams for winning. Like, I've seen Valorant matches that were a lot more explosive, a lot more, sitting on the edge of your chair kind of feeling. So I guess we just wait and see.
very aggressive.
Going for the exact same
But
composition.
looks like Stockbridge Davao is changing their mind. Looks like they're going for a very aggressive. Looks like they're
3 duelists.
being the direct opposite towards Team Swostishree. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a very hard push and a very hard defense,
Versus a very strong defense.
especially on a map like Fracture. I personally don't really like this map, but it's a very interesting
Very
map.
interesting map, yeah. With
Defenders
Yeah.
the defending.
don't seem to have a raise, which is very crucial on Fracture.
Oh yeah, very interesting. We didn't choose raise at all. They went with
It doesn't seem that Stockbridge Davao has a raise either.
so it's gonna
Or
be
even smokes. They don't even have smokes.
Oh.
I just go all in.
yeah, Davao chose all in, go big or go home. And the match is about to begin. Fracture is a very
I feel like smokes are a lot more important on attacking than defending side.
Fracture is also a very interesting map because it's known to have a lot of comebacks and such.
John, are we watching you or watching me?
I think watch Taylor. Match begins. Looks like
It's like Stockbridge might go for an A hit here.
looks like Stockbridge is still deciding. Okay, so we're going for an A split and a B split.
Hey, can one of the admins check the permissions on the server? Apparently, one of the players' friends was just sitting and waiting. Asked if they're a registered player. They're not. Someone named Immortal.
Risk, can you get to that risk?
Hello.
Just make sure that it's
Rush.
And the match begins.
We're going all in on him.
Nice.
Logan holding A main, falls back, hearing all the footsteps. I think he's giving the club.
Stockbridge, look at that
what a
aggression.
rush.
And they're
Oh.
already inside.
And they're already pushing in.
A single shot fired.
What's the first pick? Goes the username and
Whoa.
Spike down A.
what a trade by back again. Back again holding A rope.
Now that's some sense.
And they have the spike trying to deny any entry and trying to deny the flash.
But he's watching the wrong
Behind him.
angle and he gets picked up from behind.
What an amazing shot by Magnus Society. So far the match is going really well for Team Stockbridge Davao. Gets the plant bomb. Gets the bomb planted, sorry.
Oh, it's already going much better, but there is a flank.
The cheesy enemy pushes towards A main. Gets already one pick. Now it's a 2 versus 3 situation with the bomb planted.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
he's gonna put another shot. situation. And what an amazing rush and execution by Stockbridge Naval, but what an amazing retaliation by Team Swostishree. Yeah, retake. Absolutely crazy retake, especially with the flag.
I think that if Jed didn't go into the spike in sands, they might have got the bomb earlier.
I agree.
Remember how I said I wanted an interesting match? This is what I'm talking about.
Looks like Prince Violet.
Out the turntables.
We rush.
Looks like Team Stockbridge is planning to rush towards B side. But it looks like
Yes,
Cypher is getting ready.
They seem to have forced bot, despite having almost no money.
So it's gonna be very interesting because if they lose this, they have to save again, and that will give an opportunity.
The enemy stage gets caught off guard. They get the first pick.
Walls denies entry
Yeah,
from
on
the
the
other
side.
side. Oh, Logan's first
Then
one
Anis
gets
to get the
another
first.
trade back.
Aubrey might get one.
Logan's very aggressive, and
Oh, but
Username gets
Username managed to
another
get the frag.
kill. Another trade, and Logan gets another one.
1v3
Username-
close situation.
1v3 clutch situation
But he
with
blocked
the
them. I don't
with
think
the
they
ball
realized.
towards Swostishree. Oh, Reina's
He gets the first frag.
She might have a chance to win this. However, the spike is on Team Swostishree's side, so it's going to be very tricky to get towards him, especially since they're having a crossfire. Oh, with the Ares.
Player
Oh, guess
standing.
what?
Oh,
Using him.
but
He's not
But
on that.
he's on the
He
flank.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know he's on the flank.
He doesn't know. Oh,
I got the
he
spike.
doesn't know.
Oh, but Breach. He
Oh,
was a bit hesitant
Breach is-
and allowed
wait,
Jet to
Breach
get on the
revealed.
side.
Not Jet knows. Not Jet knows. Oh,
Oh.
nice try by
Okay.
Stockbridge Naval. Amazing try. What
It was a
What
good
a
play.
play,
It was a
like-
good attempt.
insane
However,
game
they
sense
fought
from
last
both
round.
sides.
Since
Very
they
impressive.
fought last time, they are very low on money right now. Sean, can you hold up this bubble? However, it seems that Stockbridge Devaya are still force buying every round.
Very interesting. Normally, teams after the second round, if they force by the second round and they lose, they would save again because they wouldn't be able to afford life loss. Looks like they've compensated with SMGs and they
Jet
did buy
going up drop here.
and Ares. Very quiet on B side. Looks like everything is going on towards A side. I look like
They get the
Swostishree is already
first.
caught. Oh, using it with a flank. Oh, and Logan
Arena
gets
gets
hit.
caught off guard.
Logan gets dinked.
They're all on side here.
Oh, the denying and denying the retake.
And Username just running into the enemy side like he's their
Oh,
teammate.
very aggressive gameplay.
Oh,
And that marriage prenup was avoided.
Oh, they're going for the retake now. Everything is falling apart. Can they hold it down?
Yeah, they're getting settled.
Oh, and
Oh, very nice
but they
try.
lost. They always
Very
managed to
nice
get on
try.
side, however, they never seem to plant the bomb.
They're very aggressive. The minute it came to sight, I always noticed that they like to push.
They don't like to plant the bomb.
Very interesting.
I think that aggressive effort is definitely looks interesting, but I feel like they could throw in be a bit more tactical about it, right?
The plan is very risky because if they don't plant the bomb, then they don't have the added pressure. So if they keep pushing and they die, they have nothing to back it up.
Exactly.
Because if the bomb is planted, like, oh no, I still have to defuse.
They seem to be rushing all A while Harbor is the only defender on A side.
Looks like they have force buying again, but looks like caught on. You already know
However,
they are
the
pushing.
entire enemy team is starting to rotate. They have to
Okay,
attack
so
here
they
fast if they
caught
want to get off the side.
Looks like Reina's
Harbor
looking
seems to
for
be
a flank
falling
as
back.
well.
They seem to be doing a 5-man retake here.
So Reina's trying to go for
Attempting
flying
a
really
flank.
slowly. Oh, but looks like
Siege is
Team
already on
Swostishree
side.
is
They
giving
walled it
up
off
fight.
to act
Team
as a
Swostishree
replacement for
giving
the
up
smoke.
fight. Do you think Team Swostishree
Oh,
is
and
going
the
to be
Jet
able
got
to
ambushed.
retake? The username's really going for one. And the site is given by complete control, but the bomb is not planted yet.
Yes, Sova does not know how to.
And looks like Reina's waiting for flank. Reina's waiting for flank.
Okay,
Oh my god,
Player
oh,
standing.
Logan gets the shot.
Oh no.
Ace.
They got on side, but they still haven't planted the bomb.
Teammates definitely interesting.
It's a very good execution by Stockbridge Naval.
They
but
always manage to
they
get on the side, but they never managed to
Yeah.
plant the bomb.
They execute the entry perfectly, but they always struggle to plant the bomb. And Team Swostishree completely reads this really well
That
and just
plants the
lets them
bomb.
take the side.
Their only chance is to kill all the enemies. Come on, look. It seems to be going. It seems to be going B again, but defenders are ready for them. Logan's gonna go for this aggressive peek.
Gets the first
Gets
pick.
one.
Gets
two.
the second. The second.
Bomb
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Oh, just
He's gonna get a third, but he won't.
Gets one.
In sight.
Goes for the flash. Gets one.
Third.
So
Just
much.
that.
Get
No,
the
Jet
ace.
is the bomb.
And he
Jet
get
has to
the
run.
ace.
Jet is going.
One kill away from an ace.
Oh my
On
goodness,
full
Logan.
HP yet.
Just him and Jet.
But he will
He
expect
doesn't
it.
know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't see it.
He doesn't see him.
Logan.
Logan!
He doesn't see him.
Oh wow!
Using him, but he can only get one.
And he gets
Oh,
the
oh, oh, oh!
What an
He had the
amazing
trigger discipline
play.
to let multiple enemies pass through, but he couldn't connect a kill on all of them.
What an
And Logan
insane
gets his ace, the first ace of this entire tournament, I believe.
Yes, so far.
Indeed. Logan with an absolutely insane kill streak. What an amazing trigger discipline though by Stockbridge. I would have shot the minute I saw one enemy.
Exactly, right? They
I'm
waited.
really nervous. If only he could connect the other shots, that would have been such an amazing clutch.
Because they walked right past them. It was amazing.
Continue pushing B again. Maybe the defenders did not expect it after they just got demolished like that. Alright, they do have an Odin on tower, which could be a big threat.
Back again with the first pick. Although
And he
they're
walked.
pushing them back. Those like teams are
They're pushing them back.
change their mind. They're no longer giving them ends to this. They're saying no, we are taking
Oh,
this.
but he
we
ran out
are
of ammo in his Odin.
Oh man! Gets the pick.
Oh, nice
this-
goal.
this- Holy shit,
They have a
this is
res
sick.
now. They
Now
went
they
out
have
to
entry.
steal all they.
Now they have the opportunity, but Logan's going
But
for the
Logan
flank.
on a flank with
Oh, he doesn't
Tony
know.
Soprano. Just the first. Oh, but he can't get the second. And then in a 1v2 clutch situation, the bomb
And
finally
have a
goes down.
spike.
This is not in favor.
He's concussed. Oh, but Audrey still gets the kill.
Yes, and
And they won, finally, they won that first round. Oh, and he wasted all.
Out of charges.
Oh dear.
This is out. It's completely
He wasted his ultimate.
What a shame.
That must have been a misclick.
I think he forgot that a few more rounds until the next round.
A lot, actually.
Looks like they're finally getting back on the train track. Looks like they're finally riding their way. Stockbridge Deval with an amazing plan and execution. They finally got the bomb planted down, guys.
Because so,
And they got their first point.
Yeah, amazing. Very well played.
Have not been able to buy, even though they have enough money to. Gova did not buy full.
They're still going on Bulldogs. Only 2 of them have Vandals. And they can't go full shields at all.
Jet might get caught off guard here by Harbor.
Oh,
Oh,
ambush.
Tony Soprano gets the first pick. Now their flanker is gone. TZA enemy trying to hold up the tower.
Sage knows Harbor is here. Harbor might be caught with his back down.
Right around this corner.
Yes, Sage has a resurrection here.
One enemy remaining.
What situation?
It's a 3v1.
Can Melody clutch it back? Hey, can you please go to Melody?
Needs the bomb.
Oh, but now the bomb's not in favor. They're setting up a crossfire soon. Cypher knows, flashes in. He's got his position.
Forgets blinded, but he gets flanked.
Oh,
dear.
what a nice try.
Keep that one.
Trust me, they'll know what hit them.
Did I turn this thing?
Because I Team Swostishree denied them a second point.
Stockbridge seems to be going for another A hit. It's
Team
very
Deval
strange.
is
They
going
never
for a
seem
hit.
to split
For
off.
some
Being
reason,
able to
Team
buy.
Swostishree already knows. Team Swostishree is preparing for an A push. Looks like they guessed right. But they're going for the run. Right now, holding
He gets
it.
the off, he gets the first, and
Falls
falls
back,
back.
trying to hold another position.
He might just run into the next one.
Oh,
Oh, but he misses.
He's has an opportunity to rest his teammate, but will he rest his teammate? Slow off, completely blocking them down, boxing them in. All they need is a flank, and reaches to flank for a flank. Then gets inside. Logan gets the pick. What an amazing shot. Gets another
Oh,
one.
he gets that third. Could this be his second ace of the
One
tournament?
enemy remaining.
Oh no, Tony Soprano denied that.
Still an amazing.
Oh, where's the shot? Can he get the kill? So this username with a bulldog gets flash. Getting pushing from all sides.
No, username.
Oh, he gets 2! Oh, but he gets last in the end.
Just a drag from Team Swostishree.
However, they still can make a comeback. Yes, a 7-5 half is not too bad, considering the enemy has a very defensive setup.
Especially on this map, you still can come back really well. There's
Considering
dozens
that
of matches.
Stockbridge doesn't have any smoke agents, it'll be more beneficial for them to be on the defender side.
Yeah, but
So
it's
in the
still be
second
really
half, they can
tricky.
still bring it back.
It should be tricky though without smokes, especially defending. Like because certain areas you want to smoke off so they don't enter, but
But
because you don't
definitely,
have smoke.
smokes are definitely more important to have when you're attacking.
This is coming from the immortal player, so I don't.
They seem to be rotating around each other.
Sasha, she's
So
the
they're
only
pushing B
one
side.
left on B.
For the anchoring,
Oh
can he
my
get the
why?
first pick?
He's the
We
enemy.
don't know his position. Oh, but he's
Oh,
walled
but
off. Four
he
times good
dips.
power. Giving the side completely
caught him.
towards Team Davao.
Sasha might
At least the one is planting this time.
Get
he gets the first, but they finally get the ball and Melody gets the trade.
They are
Logan
closing
gets
way
an
too
outkill.
fast.
Gets another one.
And now they're left on arcade and
Oh, but they're all pushing them back. They're all
the
pressuring.
defenders have completely retaken
Too
the
much
side.
pressure.
I think
Too
there's
much-
no hope
Last
left
player
for them to win this
standing.
round. Melody
I
at
agree.
1v3, the bomb's already half.
Only Cempaka is trying to
Oh,
defuse,
and
but
Stockbridge collapses within. The minute they plant, Team Swostishree already know that they have to give them the plant. After they plant, they just crack them down little by little. And very soon they all split
Bottom
up.
them with all of their utility.
So they're preparing for another B push. But this time Team Swostishree is already preparing with 3
Yeah,
men on
3
site.
players, 2 sentinels,
Same goes for the initiating pick, falls back.
Wall raised.
walls it
Gives the
off.
comp, walls and gets out. Oh, but looks like he's
It
trying
appears that the
never
Reyna
mind.
might be going for a flank here. Oh, Logan.
Never
Oh,
mind.
that. Tony Soprano gets caught
he gets
off
caught.
guard,
This one gets
and he
caught
does
quick.
get executed.
Oh, but the tripwire gives his position. Now he's stunned. He lets it. He's the enemy holding down the fort with a vandal. They
and
don't
yet
know.
they don't see him.
They're all too focused on B-Link and Canteen.
They couldn't be rotating here. Tony is not letting them move out.
Oh, Logan, where's the shot? Oh, gets another one.
Fun. Does he know he's dead? He does.
Oh,
He gets that third. Logan absolutely destroying the enemies here.
Ryan Day, what do you think on Logan right now?
I think he's
One
definitely
enemy
performing very well this game, and it's
Logan is definitely the
Yes.
player to watch on that team.
1v4 clutch situation.
Using his one
Once
versus
again,
one clutch
it's always
situation.
him in these situations.
Yeah,
Can
Spike
he
is
make
not on his
clutch
favor.
yet? Oh, but he gets flashed. He can't see anything.
Oh,
He gets one. He gets 2. The enemies might throw this. Oh,
Oh! Runs out of ammo.
9-1, but they can still
Good
not
on
stop
using him
it.
for getting those 2 kills before going down.
Yeah, it's very impressive they still
Yeah.
managed to get 2 kills. Especially being slowed, flashed, and running out of ammo.
Right?
Yeah, very amazing last stand by Stockbridge now.
This goes
Applause to
here.
them.
Like,
Cypher setting up from B side again. Looks like Cypher's always holding B side.
It may be 9-1 now, but if Stockbridge managed to win 2 more rounds,
The 9-3 curse
they
is
activate
activated.
the 9-3 curse.
Exactly, Ryan Day knows what he's talking about. It's like
yeah,
very
we
funny.
don't know about this
Rather.
9-3 curse.
In many competitive games, whenever a team is losing down 9-3, which is when the half changes, they end up winning the game somehow.
Yeah, it's like a 9. It's called the 9-3 curse because the minute like you go to 9-3 and the round changes and they win the first match at 9-3 and it becomes 9-4, it's like, oh my god, are they actually gonna touch it? Like, Logan gets the first pick. Audrey trying to hold the wall.
Definitely.
Logan.
Logan gets a second, gets a third,
One enemy
gets
remaining.
a fourth. This
nice.
is gonna be his
Strike
ace.
down A.
So he's left in a 1v4 clutch situation.
Oh, trying to hold
Logan
on the
is hunting for him. He wants his second
Oh,
ace.
she won.
Oh, he's blinded.
And
Oh
Wow,
my
he
god.
had 2 aces
Second
in
ace.
one match.
Absolutely
Absolutely well.
insane. Such a
Last round.
savage
Logan is
man.
definitely probably
guts,
the
man.
best player on this game right now. It's
Now
hard
the
to
last one
compete
because
against
maybe the
this.
2-10 curse will happen.
With this strong showing from Swostishree, what I really want to see is them go up against Cempaka. I want to see how a Logan versus Ardini match goes.
However,
Definitely, that would be
Stockbridge
very
are
exciting.
they're still retaliating with very good utilities and teamwork. You can tell by how they work together and play together.
They're hitting B again, Stockbridge.
You always get the trades,
As
man.
only-
They're hitting the beat. Oh,
Cypher is
with
the
his
only
op,
one
and he
here.
holds on the board.
But he has an AWP, which is very difficult to fight against. Seems
All he
he's
needs
scared
is
the
that one
entire
shot.
enemy team to go into a different part of the map, but he's already waiting for them.
Oh, usually trying to go for a
Just
flank.
misses them.
But TZ enemies and no gets. Oh,
Oh,
back
but
again.
Harbor,
Gets the
Harbor
first
has a flank here.
hit. Oh, but they know he's
Nice, he's gonna
the
get the kill.
Logan gets another one. Logan gets another one. Oh,
Spike
it's
down
conflict.
B.
Here.
2 versus 4 situation. TZ enemy finds one. Where's the shot?
Logan
remaining.
peeks out and manages to get
And gets
he
the
gets
bird.
3. Oh wow.
What an epic conclusion for the first half by Team Swostishree. An
Switching
amazing
sides.
retaliation and stand by Team Stockbridge the Vow. But now the other half is going to be very interesting. Do you think there's a 1-11 curse thing?
Not that I know of, no.
Maybe
The
should be the
entire
first.
team is like praising Logan here.
Looks like it.
But they have not picked up the spike, which is very, very strange.
Which is a very bad move, I agree.
However, the entire of Stockbridge has stacked up and B in the hopes that the enemies will be while
I
they
think
are
Stockbridge
rushing
is
A.
spike.
Hey, did
But
you say
also
the enemies
Stockbridge
will
is good.
be?
Pardon?
B,
To be or not to be?
B or to A.
Oh, but looks like
It seems
okay.
that
never
the
mind.
entire team is going to A,
Oh, now the side's all there.
while the
They
entire
realize-
enemy team is defending the wrong side.
And Stockbridge the Vow, they
Very
realize.
unfortunate.
Now they shall
It is
I would
realize-
disagree with
Like,
Ryan.
with
And they
A.
realize a little too late as the entirety
Oh,
of
they're pushing
the
towards
attackers get on the
They're
side.
pushing towards CT. They don't expect it. Now they have everything on
Oh,
lockdown.
Logan
Is he locking
making an
out
amazing
now?
play again.
Ace are on complete lockdown. They can't push anywhere. They have
Harbor,
everything in control.
username here has an amazing flank.
Oh, gets the pick. Oh, the first pick goes towards Team Swostishree. Oh, username gets the flank. Gets one.
Oh,
Oh my
but
god,
he gets
shit.
executed.
But everything is falling apart.
Enemy remaining.
And
Oh, I
Logan
think they messed up.
finishing off, but he ran out of
Reloads
ammo.
with the wrong.
Oh, but he
Oh,
gets shot
dear.
from behind and it's dropped the one now.
Very nice
Match
try. Now
point
it's
four.
right. They have to win 11 in a row,
Match
Mr.
point.
McMahon, in order for them to get a chance to win.
Here, bring
With
it to
the-
overtime and win another 2 to
Overtime.
win the match.
Exactly.
Wow, those are some very difficult odds.
13
Davao
13
already
points in a row.
seeming to give up with the GG. Match is not over yet until it is fully over. No,
Stockbridge Deval still have hope. They must not lose that. However,
You
Team
imagine
Swostishree is on all-time
They
high.
appear to be hitting A again, while only one player is playing on A.
It's still hard stacking
It'll be
B.
very difficult for them to win this game.
I want to see how
Oh,
all
but
these
he walls
locking
on
is
this
still.
side.
Oh, it's
He
either
might
go
trick
big
the
or go
enemies
home.
into thinking he's on the other side.
Guys, a sheriff. He needs that one tap.
Oh, but they
Did he
expected
get one
it.
kill?
They
And now the
expected
spike
it.
says. Oh, but this time they're
It's a
rotating early.
45.
Oh, but now it's in lockdown again. Side A is in lockdown.
Spike planted.
It's a 4v5.
Oh, Logan gets
And
another
it
pick.
appears that they're just going to
One
push.
enemy remaining.
Now
Oh my!
Final enemy. It's always Jet. Can he
He's got
perform a clutch this round?
I believe so. I believe in him.
Will that happen?
Can he get one pick?
He seems to be
Oh,
running
wait.
away in fear.
He's running away. He has nothing to get.
But he gets caught on
anyway.
the trip.
Oh my god. Oh no, he's stunned now.
Oh, it's over.
It's
Nice
over.
down.
Oh, he gets 3.
he's trying to get on the
Oh
wrong
my
trip.
God.
He's
He's
trying to
trying
get on the wrong hook.
Oh, he gets
He's
another
running
one.
away.
What is going on?
Oh,
And
Yes.
Oh,
it's
nice.
the end.
Attackers win.
A very nice try.
It was a good effort from Stockbridge, but it appears they'll be joining their other campus in the lower finals.
Congratulations, excellent, valiant effort there. So congratulations, at least for the we saw one of the teams coming back today with 1 point. So this was very interesting to watch for sure. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Swostishree Gurukul Kathmandu for their 13-point win. Stockbridge came up with 1 point. Still very strong showing, especially that very aggressive play on the second round. So congratulations to the players. Stockbridge, don't lose heart. You still have a chance at the championship. All you have to do is win from the losing brackets and advance to the finals tomorrow.
I agree. Very valiant effort on both sides.
Definitely. You can see our results, lineup, and schedule live at the Google Docs link that I've posted to the chat. So please check us out. We will be back at 2 p.m. GMT plus 8, which is around 40 minutes from now, for today's lower finals, which will be Stockbridge General Santos versus Stockbridge Davao.
Okay, Mr. Loman, do you have anything to say about the match? I felt like.
Oh,
Sorry, yes.
my gosh. No. There's, I'm speechless. So just after you.
A very amazing last stand, especially by Team Stockbridge. They gave everything they had. They
Yes.
did
And they
to
managed to
their
get a
best,
single round, which is better than
very
last time.
impressive. As well as very well played by Team Swostishree, especially by their retail usage. They denied every entry, yet Stockbridge Davao managed to crack through a couple of.
Exactly. And let's not forget Logan with those 2 aces. Oof. That was something else. But yeah,
It's like
so,
the force of nature.
absolutely. And I can't wait for these forces of nature to collide in the tournaments that will be taking place. 2 p.m. we'll have the lower finals. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m., 12 noon, and 2 p.m., we will have our absolute final rounds. So the championships, essentially. So we hope to catch you all there on the live streams. Please do join us then. Thank you very much once again to the International Schools Association for giving us this opportunity to host, and to the awesome, hardworking students of the Magnus Society, particularly the Magic team, the content team, for organizing all of this, for helping us with streaming, for helping us with that amazing, astounding comment and wholesome commentary, by the way. Thank you very much. And of course, we also had help from our content team with the graphic designs, from our communications team for all of the updates, presentations, and some of the moderation that we've been doing, and of course, the management of Cempaka Schools for helping us, for trusting us with this. So thank you very much. We have been the Magnus Society. Gentlemen, please tell our viewers who you are so they know whom they've been listening to all day.
I'm Garen Tan. I'm the head of Magic, and yeah, my friends are. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Ryan Tay, I'm just a member of Magic.
And I am Sean. I am one of the.
Sean has also been kind enough to stream the game for us today. And of course, yours truly, Mr. Lokman, computer science teacher and Magnus advisor, will be back at 2 p.m. Shall we end the stream now?
Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
All right,
So
wonderful.
guys, thank you so much for watching,
Thank you for
everybody, and we hope to see you soon.
See you.